Hi, Dark. Yes, you are 15th. Welcome, everyone, to Blonde Streamer. Tonight we're going to be playing the Diablo, PTR Public Test Realm. Showing off some of the changes that are occurring. I don't know. I'm not good at explaining this stuff, but you'll see. There's these gems, and then you upgrade them and stuff and things. So, let's get started.
This over here is the public test realm where they test new shit to give to us next season. Ah.
Yes. Hippies. Good boy.
Oh, dear Lord. All right, so so what character are you gonna make from the level?
I will end up making a barbarian in a little bit.
Really?
Really what?
Why?
What do you mean, why? Why did you make a demon hunter?
To see how my farming build will go.
Yeah, so see? I want to see how my build will go.
I'm also going to make a support demon hunter.
Okay.
So I wanted to see what the changes would be and whatnot.
Okay. So for this season, they made changes to the spider build or something along those lines, the Spider Queen.
Correct.
So I went ahead, they give you the set and everything. I have played for 2 days, upgrading, getting all that type of stuff, trying to get the best that I could in this equipment. And I'm still missing a couple of pieces of ancients. I have augmented a lot of this items. There's still a couple that I need to augment, so I'll go over that as well. I haven't been able to really push to see if this set is really that great. I know in the beginning it was a little rough. I had to take out, let's see, I had to swap the offhand that they had. They had the one where you stayed in Spirit Walk until you cast 3 times or something, but I felt like it randomly took me out of Spirit Realm in the worst situation, so I would die and die and die. So I did swap that out because you also use Locust Swarm, so I put that in. I like this build better. I feel like I have a little more control, and if I get my cooldowns low enough, I pretty much stay in Spirit Walk anyways and just pop out on occasion. Aw, Carrie! Hi! Yay! That is awesome! 1 year! Whoop, whoop, whoop! Amazing, amazing! That is the best. Thank you, thank you. That's so exciting. And that was the reason why I drew that that other fiery blue horse. Oh, that's so exciting. Yes.
Yeah, it only took you like 15 minutes to say hi.
I didn't want to interrupt her.
But are you working tonight, or are you able to play? So anyways, that was the change I made, and then these, I think I chose the same passive skills, right, Devlin? The Rush of, well, I think I chose Rush of Essence, Spirit Vessel, Creeping Death, and then Grave Injustice. So I don't know if one of those is different. It might have been a mana one that was different. So, but so far, and of course I've only done lower level rifts because that's all I can do. Again, I've only gotten up to 96, I think was the last one I did. So these are the new gems for the season. They have 3 different things that they can be. And then you upgrade them by gathering these Hellforge Embers. So all you do is like you do what a gift, Dark. And then you upgrade them 3 times. We'll show. Doop.
Well, it's the same process as a gift. You right click on that
Yeah.
and then left click on the item. And you should have gone slower on that so you can
Why?
show them what they got on each level.
Oops. Fine, I'll go slow. I just click them. So that added, so this one comes with automatically your cooldowns increased by 25% for every skill, and countdown you take 12.5% reduced damage and deal 25% increased damage.
Yeah.
So this added a bunch of the other things: reduce,
So-
reduce, extra gold, experience, and life.
So the short version is level 1 on the legendary gems gives you all the stat boosts that a regular gem would give you in that slot. Like the 23% life in your helmet, the cooldown, resource cost, gold, experience. Same for
Yes.
the ones that go into weapons. They give you all the legend or all the regular gems in the weapon that you would get for those stats. Then you get other shit for 2 and 3.
Okay. And then at level 2, you got something else, which I think that was resistance to all elements, 60. And then the last one, it gave the if 3 or more skills are on cooldown, your lightning and fire damage are increased by 50%. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then on this one, we got
Yeah,
same lightning and fire.
I saw you trying to mouse over the part you were reading.
Mm-hmm. I did. I was gonna like follow it with my mouse, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
So, and the cool thing is if these gems are not usable, you can take them over here and you can crush them. And when you crush them, you get more gems, but not the legendary gems. You just get your normal gems, because I have noticed that there is definitely a lack in the drop rate of the other gems. I don't know if that's just going to be in the PTR or if that's how it's going to be. So even though I'm getting a buttload of these other gems, but generally it's from these bags over here, not necessarily from drops, I'm seeing less drops in the other gems. So how I got all my other gems is crushing them. Also, the other issue I've seen, which it might not be the case once we get going, finding your normal legendary gems that go in your jewelry has been a bitch. I don't get them every time I run a grader. It's been every 1 to 5 rifts that I'm seeing one. Huh?
Wait, what are you not seeing?
The legendary gems that you put in your jewelry.
I got one every Greater Rift until I had all of them.
Yeah, I have not. I have done way more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greater rifts, and I have not gotten one each roll, each time. There have been times that I did several because I was just trying to do quick runs just to see, just testing little things out, and I was not getting them. So I don't know what happened there. So I don't know if it's just me that it's happened to or other people, but no, not getting them on a regular.
Well, it is the PTR, so the
Yep.
loot is a bit different.
And that's why I said this is just an issue I've seen. I'm not saying that that's how it's going to be, but that's what I've seen. I've seen less drop in
It's going to be like that forever.
our gems, both types. So, alrighty.
Hey, Devlin.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this on stream so you have a record for it. So I can't deny it. But I don't hate you. I just despise you. No. No, I don't hate you or nothing. I just role play it.
I know you do.
Well, I just wanted to make it official so that there can be witnesses to know we don't actually dislike. Well, I don't know about him. He might hate my guts, but we don't actually dislike each other. We just play it because it's funny.
I don't.
At
I don't.
least I think it is.
I don't continually game with people that I don't like. So.
Yeah. And if I didn't like you, I would have banned you at least 4 hours ago.
I've only been on 10 minutes.
Exactly.
So,
So, all
okay.
right. All right, Blondie.
And I
Make
was
me
gonna
party leader.
stream us first making my character and everything. I'm actually glad I didn't. At first, I was like, maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't have. But there was so much time spent just standing in town trying to figure out set pieces, and it's just crazy. It was crazy. This is my first time doing a PTR, so I just was standing there looking through loot for hours and hours and hours. I felt like that's the majority of what I've done.
Do me a favor, Blondie.
Hmm.
Look at your blood charts and tell me how many you have and what your cap is.
870, 1460.
Oh, okay. You'll be fine. All right. When you're ready to make your new character, just pass me to leader. Go make your character or rebirth it or whatever. And
Okay.
well, if you're just gonna rebirth it, you don't need to give me leader. But if you're gonna make one, then
I think I'm
I
just
would
gonna
I would
rebirth
just
it.
rebirth.
If I can. It should let
Yeah, yeah,
me.
yeah. You can.
Alright.
Hey, Devlin,
Hmm.
look at what I got.
I have to go through my.
And you want to know what the douchebaggery is?
There we
I
go.
got both of them on my wizard.
What? Why
What?
can't I rebirth it? Leave party?
What do you mean?
I clicked on her. Oh, there it is. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
it's over to the right while you're selecting.
Yeah, got it.
Durr. That's it. I'm gonna do the first one for today.
Oh, look! Pickles is writing the big one! Ooh, points.
Oh,
Everywhere.
it's 7 o'clock.
It's 7. It's 6
Yep.
o'clock. Time for
Well,
the
for you,
raffle.
doesn't matter. It's top of the hour.
So exclamation point join the raffle, get points, spend them, duel each other, slots, or join my giveaways. Up to you. Um,
Or just slap her with a pickle.
maybe.
Yeah.
Damn it. There we go.
Cause I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I drank a bowl of X-Lax and I think I like it.
Ooh-hoo.
Fuck.
Oh, I should have
Sometimes
not
the
put that
thoughts
in
in my
there.
head even make me wonder.
Make you wonder what?
I was just picturing a funeral, somebody going up to do the eulogy, and then they realized that the pot brownies had X-Lax in them.
Oh,
Right there
you're
at the
silly.
funeral during the eulogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
I don't know. I'm not thinking so.
Don't forget to hit F1 and equip a pet.
F1. Hold on just a second.
One, time is up. Ooh, must be an important call. Blondie,
Alright.
you have to
That's.
mute your mic when you go onto your phone.
I didn't say
You
anything
don't.
important.
I know, but you don't want
I can't mute my
personal.
mic because it doesn't turn on and off very easily. So I can think I muted it when I didn't, so I might as well just not and know that I didn't.
Then set it further away so it doesn't trigger as much. That'll work. Okay.
Aren't I supposed to make yellows or something and then upgrade
That's
it?
for the start of the season.
Oh, okay.
So go over to the cube. equip your Leoric crown and whatever other shit you can.
I don't know that I have a Leo. Oh, I do have it in here. I'm gonna increase my gold pickup radius.
Sure.
I don't know.
That'll work too. Why not? Sure, that'll work. Anything. Doesn't matter. Yeah, actually, the Executioner will be good.
Okay. There we go. We're all set and ready.
Okay, now run over to the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Make the Cane set and the Born set.
What?
Level 23 version. Go into boots.
Okay.
Born's Heart of Steel.
No,
Not
you
the
want
level
the
70 cane.
cane sandals. Yeah, see how it's the level 23 version? You want to
Okay.
make those pieces.
Okay. So I made a cane sandal.
Yep, now make the other cane's pieces.
I don't know what they are.
Mouse over the boots.
The boots tell you.
This is a
See?
pain in the ass. We could
Head,
have already
leg,
been
hand.
leveled.
Well, I'm doing this because for other people watching, because you wanted to do a walkthrough for them and show them stuff. In the PTR, you level much faster, but you want to do this because then you can just be like 70. That way you can get to 70, test out the gear and builds and whatnot that you want.
With the two of us in here running on T16, it will be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, it's not gonna. I won't even have a
We'll have
chance to
level
put
50
these
before she
on.
by the time she even puts that stuff on.
Yeah. Like, I.
You'll need 3 pieces of cane, and the other set is Born's.
Yep, shoulder.
Born's has a shoulder?
Shoulder and chest.
I know it has a weapon.
And then you want the chest. Oh, and you did equip your roar in the cube, right?
The crown? Yes.
And the
No,
Ring of Royal Grandeur.
I don't have anything because they're. I just can't equip them.
Yeah.
So you said Ring of Royal Grandeur?
Royal Grandeur. Yep.
Okay.
And then slap a ruby into the helmet. Everything else doesn't matter. And just be prepared to slap that helmet on first.
The biggest ruby you got.
Yeah, biggest ruby is best.
Okay.
Now move the head all the way to the left. So it's the left slot one.
Well,
That way,
actually,
as soon
these
as
I
you-
put on at 21, so I want to put those on first, right?
We'll kill one monster, and you can put them all on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm
So
like,
just-
this is silly.
just, yeah, I get it, but you said you wanted to do a walkthrough and whatnot for people watching, so
Not for this. I was doing Witch
I'm
Doctor
just-
and other stuff.
I'm just covering the bases. So, just have your inventory open and be ready to right click as soon as you put that helmet on. Just click, 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 and put on all the gear.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Be a good map, be a good map, be a good map. Yeah, it's not bad.
70.
That was 3 seconds. That's our new record, Blondie.
So.
Well, yes, but it's a record on the PTR. It doesn't really
I
count.
don't care.
I
It's still a valid.
Did you even have a chance
honest.
to put that stuff on?
Yeah. But of course I hit 7, like I got, as soon as we walked in and you guys started, I looked up and I was already 30. So I put the helmet on. I think I was already 70 before I could get it all on, or about when I got it all on. And it's just click, 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 click. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it should be
Well,
showing in the stream in just a moment.
yeah.
Oh,
Now we can
oh
brag.
shit.
We've done a 3-second power level.
Yep.
Oop,
Oh, it's goblin.
jelly, moving away.
Got a jelly, got a jelly, got a jelly.
Nice.
Not that it really matters.
No.
It does for me, man. I really needed those gems.
I need gems. That's my whole thing.
You have all different forms of flawless royal.
Ooh.
I have emeralds.
I don't have enough of them. I need more.
Okay.
I can
Lots
hardly
and
even pick
lots
up
more.
anything, too.
I can't even pick up that shit. I'm full. Alright, well that was fun.
Oh, we're not gonna do the Rift Guardian?
Oh, I'm definitely doing the Rift Guardian.
I'm coming back to scrap shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna get rid of this gear that I'm wearing as well.
No.
'Cause,
No.
yeah.
I mean, it's a start for you, Blondie. Because I know you're going to want to do the support build.
I have a bunch of shit for support already. So you know.
How about you go fuck a goat?
I meant to, I haven't done it, but I needed to look up what set I needed for. Fuck.
Keep going.
The thing that you get mad at me because I don't remember what it's called.
The Wastes Whirlwind build?
No, not the
Hammer of
whirlwind.
the Ancients build?
Yes. No, the
Yeah,
hammer.
Hold up. It's like
The one you're
Dota,
like, I've told
but
you
with
10 times.
I don't. Stop. You're trying to make me look bad on stream.
I'm not making you look bad. I just don't remember anything, so it makes me look
Yeah,
bad.
is there anything in particular you need? I got a bunch of crap here that I'm just gonna trash.
I don't know what the set is, that's the problem.
Hammer of the Ancients.
And congratulations, Stark, you won the raffle.
Woohoo! I finally won one over Devin.
I would say unless it's ancient, get rid of it. I'm not keeping anything, because I can just go buy those packs of shit.
Yeah.
You buy packs of shit?
I do.
Ooh.
Packs and packs of it. I know where they went. I'm just gonna go back to town and hang out.
I'm just going to kill the Rift Guardian, so.
Okay.
That first zone's all empty. So if you want to loot anything else, there you go.
Did you guys kill the Guardian?
Do you see the Rift finished, or
No,
does it
my
still have a
thing's
bar?
open, so I can't tell.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Have you heard, hey, teleport for the keys?
No, I haven't.
All right, then. So, kind of goes to say the answer is no. No, we have not killed the Guardian.
Oh, well,
There he is.
slacker.
I had to run the entire zone. Come and get your keys. I had to run the entire zone to get to the door. Come on, just die.
Meh.
Alright.
Hmm.
I gotta spend some shards.
Ooh.
What?
Nothing, I don't think. It was false
Bullshit,
alarm.
you ood.
I got a wizard pants. Anybody want them? Firebird down or something?
No thanks.
Devlin.
Mm.
Here you go, buddy.
I don't
Yeah,
use
because
it.
we were trying to figure out which set they were using for that thing that they boosted for barbarians, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hammer of the Ancients.
Is it Hammer of the Ancients?
Yes.
So would it
Yes.
be the Immortal King set? That's just Call of the Ancients.
Yeah, but that one actually will boost any skill. But they've changed a couple of items to give more damage bonus to Hammer of the Ancients. You can use the Immortal King set with it, yes.
Okay,
What do
so
you?
not
And
the
what do you
Earth
mean you
set.
don't use a squirt?
I never use a squirts. I just end up dying so fast. So suddenly, out of nowhere, that I stop using it.
But look at it.
But look
It's
at it,
really
it's so
good.
fancy.
It's really good. Not perfect.
Can you use
but
the Savages
really
set?
No.
Not for Hammer of the Ancients, no.
Mm.
That's just Frenzy.
Okay, so I need an Immortal King set.
How about this, Blondie?
What?
Hit Shift out, look at the number 1 on the leaderboard, and you'll see what set you should be going for.
Yeah, I don't know. Shift L.
Mm-hmm.
He's naked.
Right click, View Hero.
He's using the waist set.
Only looks naked.
Would you be interested in a
So
Fortress Ballista?
that's not what I'm wanting to do.
No, I'm good. This is just a speed build that I was putting together to play around with the gems.
Yeah, well,
And
it's
see what
an
I could do with
ancient,
speed.
so.
Is he using... Okay, so this person's using that set, and he is using Immortal Kings. Head, chest, belt,
Head,
pants,
chest, boots, and pants.
feet,
Head, chest, boots,
and
and pants.
hands.
Um,
And then also Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose, Convention of Elements. So how am I supposed? Do I have to write all this down so then that way I can put my character in order?
not really. You can always just hit Shift L and look at his gear again.
I just picked one and I don't even know who it was.
Yeah, well, people at the top of the leaderboards pretty much have the same shit.
No, this is at 130s, not at the top.
Well, the guy in second place is actually using a Laud build. So Legacy of Dreams setup with, it looks like, Hammer of the Ancients.
No, he's doing Hammer and the Engines. What about the first guy?
It
Yeah,
was
see, the first guy's doing a Whirlwind build, so
Yeah.
you can't look at him. He's doing Whirlwind.
The second guy is doing where he doesn't have any set pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
it's
Legacy
a lot
of
build.
Dreams.
That's Whirlwind. This guy's trying to do Hammer of the Ancients, but he's doing the Immortal King set.
Okay. Ancients.
There's a
Charge.
139 IK build.
Where are the Ancients? Furious Charge. Ground Stomp.
you want me to just read it off to you, buddy?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alright, he's got Hammer of the Ancients with Smash.
Smash. Okay.
Furious Charge with Merciless Assault.
One. Okay. Okay.
Threatening Shout with Falter.
Okay.
Ground Stomp with Wrenching Smash. Wrenching Smash.
Okay.
Wrath of the Berserker with Insanity.
Okay.
Call of the Ancients with Together as One.
Okay. Passives.
Berserker Rage.
Okay.
Brawler.
Okay.
Ruthless.
Mm. Okay.
Una Bocathos.
Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna get rid of that set.
I wish there was a jewelry pack.
There is a jewelry pack.
A gem pack.
Oh yeah, there's no gem
Just
pack.
get gems.
No gem pack.
Eat my bows.
So alright, let's figure this out. Um. Do they use one-handed or two-handed weapons?
One-handed.
That is.
I would suggest go buy the weapon pack from the goat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the new weapon that's boosting Hoda is remorseless. It's a mighty weapon.
Mm.
You also need Bracers of the First Men and the Gavel of Judgment.
I would hope the gavel would come in the weapons pack, but I don't see it. Remorseless is that mace in the bottom.
Okay.
The spiky headed ball. There it is.
Mm-hmm. Do any of these need to go in the cube?
You need a Gavel of Judgment in the cube.
And I don't see it there.
Yeah. So it's not in the weapons pack.
It might be in my whatchamacallit pack.
Yeah,
Bag of
your
Fortune?
Barb set.
Mm-hmm.
I
Might
don't
be in
know.
Barb set or Bag
That's a
of Fortune.
dex based, but it is a compass rose for now. And I think I had some Traveler's Pledge in here somewhere. Maybe not.
not, just buy a jewelry pack.
I know.
And actually, the burning axe there, I mean, you don't actually have to have that, I don't think.
It helps you stay alive by a lot.
What are you talking about?
The burning axe of Sank gives you ignore pain.
So is it in my...
No,
Is
you
that...
don't have.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get.
Aku and Fury will do a good job, though, until you get it.
True.
And I think I have that in there already.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Alright, let's see. Mm, yeah, I already
I don't
have
think
it
you
in
have
the
the
cube.
Gavel of Judgment yet. You'll need to get that.
Okay.
No, we're talking about dual wielding. Remorseless and Echoing
Oh,
Fury.
so use that instead.
No, you wield both of them. Barbarians can wield a weapon in each hand.
Oh, okay.
That's what dual wield is.
Well, I'm... Never mind. Just gonna be quiet.
You
Okay.
use 3 weapons for the build. 1
Let's
in the
see.
cube, 2 in the hands.
The Gavel is a two-handed mighty weapon, isn't it?
So what was the name of those bracers?
You want Bracers of the First Men and
Okay.
or
Got that.
the other one, the
Mortix.
Mortix brace. One of the best one wear, the worst one you cube.
Okay.
The Gavel of Judgment is a 2-handed mighty weapon, so you'll want to craft it.
You'll probably have to craft and then upgrade yellows to get it.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I take it.
you had Bracers of the First Men there, didn't you? Oh, you put them on. Okay.
That actually needs to go in for the support build.
Well, once she gets a Mortix brace, which she has right
See.
there, she's going to want to put the Bracers of the First Men in the cube because that has range. Mortix brace is like straight.
This is true.
Okay, so put these in the cube.
Yep, and equip them in the cube.
I've dug up some new things for you to take.
Braces of the First Man. That's another 500% increased damage. 50% attack speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's done.
Oh, your jewelry, you're going to want Convention of Element. And I
And
would definitely equip that Potion of the Leech.
what do I put in the cube for jewelry?
Again, Convention of Elements.
Oh, I saw the... Well, the reason I asked is because I saw someone wearing one.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you just salvaged.
The shoulders you needed.
Yep,
Well, no one said anything.
you didn't ask.
You did it before I could even open my mouth.
Yeah, I
Then it's
just
not a
saw
big
it
deal.
as she
I
salvaged it.
just get another bag. Shit comes
It's not a big
easy in
deal.
this.
It's this just.
Oh my god, it's world breaking. Just delete your account. It's fine.
Yep.
The world is gonna end. Oh my god.
You're still doomed. What the fuck?
So which shoulders do I need?
Fury of the Ancients.
I literally just linked them.
Well, I don't look at the
Black ones
link.
right there.
Okay. Done.
And check to see if the Mortix you got are better than ones you wear. Before you
I don't believe so.
Nope.
No.
I mean, they have
but you never know.
vitality, but less crit, and then they have lightning damage rather than... So,
Yeah, but the other ones don't even have an element. So
yeah.
you would roll the armor on the ones that you have for whatever. Okay, now all you need is jewelry pack.
Ooh, that's a
For-
6-second one.
It doesn't matter.
The Band of Might.
Yeah, for a Bandamite and a Traveler's Pledge. Why don't you get rid of that potion?
I don't know.
Filling up your inventory, man. You can't even
not-
fit anything else in there. Jeez.
Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Alright. Let's see, let's see.
And you do know you have gems sitting on the floor next to the blacksmith, right? There's your Bandamite.
I didn't know that
There's
was
your
mine.
Traveler's Pledge. Well, two Bandamite and two.
Yeah, because I
Traveler's
got 2. I'm actually going to take that one because that's a crit one. And
Then
I do
whoever
physical
lives-
damage.
Is Smash physical?
Hold on.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you gotta look at Smash to see.
Smash.
It's your primary.
Your left
hammer
mouse
to
button.
turn.
There you go, fire.
It's firing.
Okay, so I would roll the physical off.
Physical for fire.
Or for a
No,
socket.
I would need a socket.
Yeah, you need a socket, yeah. What about the other travelers?
Compass Rose, you mean?
No, the other traveler's pledge.
It's attack speed, crit, area damage, strength.
Okay. Well, I didn't see you look at it at all, so.
Oh, yeah, no, I'd already looked.
And are either of the compass roses you have better?
And that's what I was going to look at next.
Stop looking at my butt. Compass
Um,
rose is right there in the second row. There you go. That's garbage.
most of the Compass Rose I get are.
Further right.
All the way to the right.
Right column in the middle.
Yep,
There you go. And that's garbage.
yep. So, alrighty then. Well, it's a start.
You know, I'm noticing your quotes stick to certain ones.
I don't think of things, they just come out.
Okay, so can I have leadership now?
Why?
Because it's my turn.
Oh, you want to be power leveled?
Promote party leader. Alright. With that
I
being
want to
said.
see how I feel about the character I'm thinking about playing next season.
Alright, and
You want to craft two-handed mighty weapons and go to the cube and upgrade them. You're looking for a gavel of judgment.
okay, Gavel of Judgment.
Two-handed mighty weapon.
The yellow ones, right? Because I'm upgrading them.
Hello, my name is Nico.
Yellow.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
The minions of hell grow stronger.
The thing about being good and right.
Nope. Nope.
It's a
Nope.
white axe head, just so you know, Blondie.
Not quite.
Okay.
Nine.
Oh, man. Man, you sure loves giving you the blade of the tribes.
Right?
I know, right?
That's the fancy one.
Well, it's kind
The
of
Gavel
funny
of
that
Judgment?
There it is. Yep. That's
Okay.
it.
Cube that sucker.
Yep, cube that.
Cubit?
Cube it.
Yes,
Okay.
Cube it.
Well,
That's what you
done.
want in the cube.
it's literally what you were looking for.
So that's what I put there.
Yep.
And then I need Convention of Elements. Here. that.
What the fuck is up with my computer today?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, whenever I go to Alt Tab to look at your screen, my
Mhm.
Diablo just bounces down, bounces right back up.
It's a bouncer. Like, hey. Except for I'm not good at bouncing.
Unicorn farted a corpse. I had to do my Lady Hot Eyes.
I'm sure she would be incredibly offended by that impression.
That was horrible. So for my band of might, I roll off the strength, right, and leave the damage.
Hold on, give me 5 minutes to actually get my game. Yes.
I would roll the damage. But
Yeah, keep the damage, roll off the strength.
Okay. Let's see.
You would roll the damage off?
yeah, strength gives you damage and defense, so I would keep that.
Right, but that's compensated by Paragon.
Well, so's the damage.
No.
I got a socket.
That affects your minimum and maximum hit that you're able to do before
And we're just gonna
all other mods.
I like regenerate or dex.
Or movement speed.
I want to move
movement
fast.
speed is the least useful.
You can only have 25%, Blondie.
I want to move fast.
That's what Paragon's for.
Exactly.
I got resistance. Or resistance. And a socket. Thank goodness, because I only have a few of those gems. Physical. We already discussed this.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, be doop, boop. Socket. I got a socket. Oh, I forgot to take my gems out of my other person. Oopsies.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
It's not like I have them anyways. I'm assuming none of these that I have here, right?
Well, Bane of the Trap, because, that's in every build.
I don't even have that one yet. Even on my other character. Let me go swap over and...
They say Pain Enhancer and a Bane of the Stricken.
Yeah,
So I'm fucked.
Stricken pain enhancer.
Well, I wish it would give me a list of my characters that I made on this one. Who did I make? Who did I make?
The one with the leaf next
Blah.
to the name.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
'Cause the
All
only
right.
thing we've
Blondie,
done
hold on,
What?
hold on, Blondie.
What?
Never mind.
Do you want me to leave again?
Well, I was going to tell you a really easy way for you to, be able to differentiate, but you just.
Well, I heard Devlin, he said leave.
And I was saying, hold on, and.
But it's the leave. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those gems. Okay, I'm back at that screen, so now you can explain it.
Go through, find your characters with a leaf, and hit the up arrow to the left of it when you click on them.
Oh my god, I
Just
can't.
move them up the list.
This is so hard. If you misclick...
You only have to do it once.
No, you have to move them all the way up to the very
Listen to
top.
what I'm saying. You only have to do it once.
Oh, you mean I only have to move them around once, but I have to hit that button like 10 times.
They will constantly be up top.
Still really hard.
Hold on, and you could go through that list and delete all your duplicate characters, like you have multiple Necros and shit like that, because they don't matter.
Everyone matters. Everyone.
Hashtag Necro lives don't matter.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They're already dead. They really matter.
Exactly. So the price doesn't matter.
Okay, so I have Bane of
I
the
love how
Powerful. Go
You
ahead.
want trapped, stricken, uh,
Pain
was
enhancer.
it pain enhancer? Yeah, Frankfurt.
So I don't think you have any of those.
I have none of them. So just put Bane of the Powerful in for now.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's better than nothing.
Taeguk? Why not?
No, you're
Nope.
not. You're not going to be channeling anything, so
Okay.
doesn't be any good.
What about Gugok of Swiftness?
Sure.
I put in.
Yeah. Okay.
This is so hard. That's what she said. You're right.
And you know what? You could put in the third one just for shits and giggles.
What?
Into the hoarder.
Hoarder. Hoarder.
It looks
Hoarder.
like a cat's eye.
It's the top one.
Oh, that one. The one that I like.
Yeah, the.
I can't
stupidest
believe
one
you're
ever.
actually considering a witch doctor there, Dark.
Well, I mean, with the
Hi,
new build and
Joker.
everything.
Oh, I gotta put
Alright,
a
so
special box in.
no, we can just do
Put-
this and do this and.
Can I put a special box in both of them? Oh,
Yeah,
what
it
the
has two separate
fuck?
weapons.
And you can use a special gem in one, and then a standard green gem in the other.
Mhm.
Ah, this is so exciting. I'm gonna put that leveling gem in there.
Okay,
And
it doesn't do anything for your damage, but it'll get you some XP.
It'll give me XP.
Well, that's why I did it. I didn't do it for myself. All right. Do I still want diamonds in my chest and pants? Chest and pants
Yup,
and chest
but
and pants?
can you do that after this? And
No,
Just
I
let
can
her
do it.
get 'em in there. What she's got.
Well,
I've already got it open and ready.
all right,
What goes
yep.
in my head?
A gem.
Well, you're gonna want to use one of the special legendaries, but
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that.
yeah, you're gonna want to put one in your weapon too. So.
I know, but instead I put something else in there.
Bonsai.
Okay, I have no clue what I'm doing. Yes!
So you're gonna
Whee!
call your ancients,
I don't
Ready,
even.
Dark?
Yeah, I'm standing right here.
and then you're gonna hammer the ancients everything.
Hammer, hammer, hammer.
It's your
Charge.
left
Nope,
mouse
that's a stomp. That's charge. Oh, that's the dead end.
button. It's your left mouse button.
Left mouse button. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap that shit. Charge. Yay, charging!
Hey,
Oh,
thank
nope.
you for leaving this guy back here to kill me.
Anytime.
Good guy.
Where are
That
ya?
guy. Trying to pick up the legendaries, so I at least have a couple pieces of gear.
Okay. Ooh! Pylon. Come here. Let me smash your face. Ha ha! That's what he said.
That is actually what I said, but I wasn't.
Alright, the smashing of the faces is not working. Come here.
Well, do you still have your ancients out?
I don't know. I can't tell. There's
Because
so
you
much
don't do
going
any
on.
damage without your ancients.
Okay.
Because the way the set
Well-
works, you have to have Wrath of the Berserker up and your ancients to get the damage bonus.
Okay. I have to have everybody up. I kill them one at a time. Blah, 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 blah.
They don't see your ancients.
Come here, let me smash your face.
And your ancients are also what generates your fury. So, stop them.
Are you guys up? Are you up? It's hard to tell. There should be something saying we're up.
So there should be.
Yeah, there
like
is.
followers.
You look at the top left-hand corner of your screen and see what people have a health
Oh! There they are. I found them. Smash them. Die already.
bar. I don't believe. To see if it counts.
You don't?
Well,
You really found it that hard to believe?
Not really, but I was trying.
okay. Look at that. Power pylon. I find all the pylons. I think if I could jump and leap or something and move faster. Did anybody see that? Oh my god, that's funny.
I think everything's dead.
Okay. No, I found some. Watch. You just whack, 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 and you do it really fast, and it looks funny.
Yeah. It's like you're a Mario brother.
I don't know, but it's funny.
If you really want to do the Mario build, you got to do the Might of the Earth, because that's all you do is you leap around.
Leap around. Oh, Spartan, that was nasties. Look, he's whack, 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 and it's like doing no damage.
Need your Wrath of the Berserker.
I know, I was doing it on purpose to show it off how funny it looked. Is it funny? So funny?
Leave my looks out of it.
Well, you know, sometimes we just gotta put it out there. Oh, we're gonna keep going.
Oh, you're already in the net. All right.
Oh, I ported to you. Wrong person. Oh, man. Ooh. So, whenever one of these specialty gems drops, this is what it looks like on your map. It does these swirly things. So it's like, yay, I got a special gem. And I'm overburdened. So, you know, that happens.
Dark, you coming here to pick this stuff up? I never seen you.
Yeah, I'm running around trying to pick up my legendaries, so I have a couple pieces.
A couple of pieces.
I'm hurrying.
Couple of pieces. Okay. I leave most legendaries lay on the ground anymore. It's
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know what I need and what I don't need, and I don't know if I get it from a pack or not, so I'm running around to pick up the shit. Because if it comes in a pack, or if it doesn't come in a pack, at least then I have it.
the bag of fortune will have all the new stuff.
No, I don't fucking know that.
So it'll
Think I
have.
know anything about Diablo? What the fuck? You're acting like I've played this before.
Never.
I know you have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to help.
What's going on? Why is it going? Where is it going? I
Alright.
just don't even know.
Well, that was fun. Super exciting. Now we have to figure out what gem we're going to put in our weapon and in our helmet. What specialty one.
Blondie,
So, yeah.
guess what?
Chicken butt. No?
Now you know the gems to put in there. Damn it!
Sliver of Terror. And
Yep, look at the effects on it.
So, why are you here?
Essence of Anguish.
I swore an oath. Surely
When you kill an enemy, you deal damage done by the death blow to all enemies within 25 yards. Pets and followers cannot trigger this effect.
recover the lost tome.
That's the Anguish one, and it already disappeared. Oops.
Hit
And that one casts a devastating ring of fire. Okay. Well, I think that's the common one in that one. Oops. Don't do that. What are we doing? Ah! I fucked up.
Oh,
There we go.
What stats do you have on the Echoing Fury and the Remorseless?
He's a total noob, huh? Joker. No, he's far from a noob. I'm the noob. I'll be a noob even 10 years from now. Okay. I already forgot the other one. I think it was this one. It
It's
is.
the Sliver of Terror.
Yes.
Yeah, the red one.
Ooh, that's reduce. And resistance. And it's high reduces. It's 15. It's pretty good. I can level this one just in case and see what it does as well. And gimme.
Do you have poison damage on either of your weapons, Blondie?
What is that? Do I have what?
You need poison damage on one of your weapons for that gem to work.
Oh. No, I have no poison damage. I can probably roll something for poison damage.
Yeah, you need to roll one of those damages off the poison damage. At least one of the weapons. Because if you read the special effect of that orange gem, it requires that you do poison damage to the enemy. For it to do anything.
Okay. And right now my stuff does fire.
Yes.
It's so hot. Okay, let's level this.
I am actually
Yep.
using one of those orange gems myself and had to roll poison damage onto my bow.
And it gave me dex. I'd rather have resist, I think, than dex. And the reduces are maxed on the other one. So we are good on that. Actually, I need to put that little green one, the little pepper over here. We don't need the pepper.
You don't need pepper pots?
We don't need the pepper. We're gonna use the crystal. Okay, I just wish I could click it once and then do it a bazillion times rather than have to go back and forth.
Am I gonna be using Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose?
You added that quote? Oh my goodness.
Yes. Because I want it forever known.
You're so mean.
Why is it mean? It was something I said.
So you typed
It
it.
doesn't necessarily mean it's true, but it is.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, there it is. Ooh.
What were you asking there, Dark?
Never mind, I'm looking it up.
No, this one does fire damage. That orange one?
Yeah, it's a good one.
So this one says fire damage, crit plus 295 damage. It doesn't say anything about poison. Oh, it does
Read
say
the special
poison
effect.
damage.
Read the special effect.
Yeah, I see.
Every time you deal poison damage.
Well,
Which is fine. You just need to roll one of those, like on the Echoing Fury. Roll that damage, the top stat for the damage. Roll it, re-roll it until you get poison damage.
okay. Why thorn damage?
It's
'Cause you're
one of the
mom.
gem effects.
Oh, that's right. Oopsie. I forget.
What do you forget? I don't know, I don't remember.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, shit. It's too far. Oh. So I have to pull them out of my mouth?
Blondie,
Yeah?
you said you wear a traveler's pledge, right?
Yeah.
Don't you hate me?
Not really.
Yeah,
I mean,
the books.
congratulations.
I don't use them.
Yep. That's how it goes. Not that one. That one's trash. That one's trash. 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 What the fuck?
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest challenge next season is finding a gem and getting the one you need with the stats you need.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of movement speed though. Okay. That one was one that matched. Why did I choose the other one?
Read your quote.
Because you could.
What? Can we not pull them both up at the same time?
I'll do your horse for you.
Poison does 60% more damage, so this might be a better one. But I do have fire. Crit hit at 147.
Yeah,
This
your
one's
main thing is
140.
fire.
Damage against elites. Oh,
You just need poison on the weapon to trigger it.
Yeah.
okay.
That's
So the fire one's better. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Positively.
Physical, physical. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I almost want to crush all these orange ones that I'm not going to use.
Then do it.
I just don't know what I'm going to use on Z-Barb one. Or the supportage. But if anyone watching wants to come and join us and check things out, just let us know. We've got a spot available. It only takes us a minute to level you. It takes longer to get your shit together,
5
honestly.
seconds.
Wait, this was the one I
Our
was putting in
record's
my
3
head?
seconds. Thank you very much.
I was rounding up.
Okay, so now we need to take that one. So we're keeping the fire damage. Okay, now I gotta go re-roll for
You gotta put
poison.
poison damage on at least one of your weapons.
Poison.
Reroll the top damage.
Poison. Got it. Boom, done.
See? That was easy.
Yay! Okay, so I am all set now with this new crazy build that makes me giggle because I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I like whack-a-mole, but I feel like it does.
That's what it is. It's exactly what it is.
I'm like, that's what we're going around doing. We're whacking moles. And I'm just going to sit there without any of my stuff up and just sit there repeatedly hitting one, doing no damage because I think it's funny.
Well, like I said, you have to keep Wrath of the Berserker and your Ancients up.
Yeah, no,
Because they're kind
I
of
get it.
the
It
same.
just, I'm going to have to change where everything's at as well.
And your Ancients should last forever. The set, I believe, makes
Yeah.
them last forever.
No, I
They
saw
can
that.
die.
Yeah.
I think I want this one here, though. What's this one? Threatening Shout. Call of the Ancient. Okay, so Wrath of the Berserker, Stomp, Threatening Shout. Okay. I don't know. We're gonna have to work on figuring out. I think right click should be Call of the Ancients, because I'm gonna hit that a lot less.
You should have number 4, Call of the Ancients.
Why?
Because then your hand is sitting at the side of your keyboard and you don't have to move it over as much to hit the 4.
It should be wherever you want to put it, Lonnie.
I'm gonna try right click and then we'll try 4, because it was at 4, but I kept smashing it. So I'm gonna try it on right click.
So you were smashing that like button in the face?
I do. I smashed the button. That's all I do. I just hit a bunch of buttons. And like 5 months later, I figure out what they do.
Alright, I need a worm.
And then I lean
Two-handed
each way
staff,
to help.
right?
Correct.
Oh. All right, while he's finishing getting dressed, we will go ahead and do another raffle since it's almost on the hour. Do exclamation point join. Join the raffle, get points, duel each other's play slots, or save them to
And I
try to
think-
beat Dark and Devlin.
I think that
Or use them
wormwood
for
is why you're
giveaways.
coming out of Spirit Walk.
Yeah, because it automatically casts.
Mm-hmm.
And
'Cause I
I'm
was
sitting
running
back
around
all
in
funny
spirit
right now
form, and
because,
I jumped to another person, and all of a sudden I was out.
oh shit, what just happened?
Well, it jumping to another person
Weird.
shouldn't trigger it. It's when you
It
goes from
apparently it's
you
counts
to
as
the
an attack.
original.
Alright.
Yeah, that's not how it should be. Am I
Oh,
making the wrong thing here?
I don't know. What are you doing? Got the babies.
I am. Because it has to be a staff. Right?
Yeah, two-handed staff.
No, there is no two-handed staff.
It's a staff. Then.
There's just staff.
Or there's two-handed.
It's kind of like that infection
Oh.
staff.
Oh, 25 seconds to enter.
Ooh, you got a horrible Lakumbas.
Hey, do I sit there and fucking dog your shit?
I dog my
Yes.
shit. I get onto him all the time. I'm like, quit eating the shit,
Is that a trick
Spartan.
question?
Quit eating the shit. Look, McPuddin and Dark Wine. Congratulations. Yay. So this is what I'm saying. Majority of this PTR has been totally getting builds together.
Yar.
Like, because you can just buy your stuff over and over and get such a large amount of it by not even running anything.
I want to go collect keys.
Oh, yes. All right, Spartan, you gotta go.
Okay, you get keys.
Okay. Whew.
I still don't even have build.
Yes.
You know,
I don't even know what doing.
Oh, and
What-
McPuddin,
what-
did you see the extra emotes that you get for my channel now just for following? So I think since you also... Did you win a sub? Looks like it. I'm not sure. But you can get... I already forgot. Never mind.
Baby stuff.
I got distracted. Ooh. There's a red shiny.
Okay, lady.
Yes, I think you have 7 rather than 5. Ooh,
I have
Jim.
7 nipples.
Do you?
Wait, what?
I only have 2.5.
Goblin.
Well, I'm not getting to whack any moles. That's all I'm getting to say. Oh, there's some. Let's whack them. Whack, 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 whack. Okay. Now I forgot what buttons I swapped to. Okay.
I'm literally made it almost in time.
Yeah, these are not dying at all.
You pop your shit.
I did pop my shit.
Pop your shit. Then take a dump.
You got a shield pylon, so you don't have to worry about dying now.
That's good.
Ooh, me or her.
Anybody?
Well, I'm not there, so I didn't get it.
How are you doing tonight? Hey, hey.
Hey.
I need to go a different way than you so I can whack a mole.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
in this particular level, that's not much of an option.
Oh, I got a 2-handed mighty weapon. That works for me. I got a mojo, but I'm not picking it up because I don't use the mojos. Don't need the mojo. Nice. That's perfect. When it's on time, it'll be even better, huh?
Are you talking about periods again?
No. We're talking about leaving work on time.
Oh, okay. Is that High Sky? Or High Star?
Haystar? Yes, it is Haystar.
Oh. Well then, hey.
See? Okay. Squish him. Squish him. Oh, there we go. It worked that time. Whack the bug. Totally whacked it. Gonna have to swap my buttons again. This isn't working.
How do you think I feel? I don't even have my build yet.
You don't have your build. Ooh, speed. We're so fast. Look at us run. You won't know what to do with yourself. Yeah, you'll get a, what's it called? A hobby. That's what you do.
Get Blondie, here you go. Hit him in the face.
Whack, 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 whack. Yes.
I stood off to the side, hardly did anything. So.
I know, I whacked him. I saw it. I got a bow. Oh, she got a toy? Sit down, please. That's not sitting. Spartan, sit.
You
Thank you.
want your keys, Dark, you can teleport to me.
Yeah, I'm just clearing my inventory real quick so I can actually pick it up. Because, you know, I was actually here trying to get the rest of my shit.
I know. I didn't want to, rush you or nothing. That's not my intent. I just figured
Oh, so now you're rushing?
while you're, doing your stuff, get some keys.
I'm totally not Russian.
You're totally rushing.
Yeah.
Ah, mother fuck.
That bow is worthless. I'm so excited I got some gems. Yay, gems. That one was a good one. I think it's because you got a goblin, right?
Yeah, don't close yet.
Oh, look. A puzzle ring.
Yay, puzzle rings. Too bad we don't need them for this. Puzzle ring. Puzzle ring. No, I didn't even keep putting my counter up because it was like, eh.
Ooh, ancient Hellcat waistguard. Woohoo.
Okay. Can I close it now?
Dark might still be in there.
I know. I was just fucking with
I'm
him.
not in there. I'm in town, zipping back and forth.
You may be going back.
Zippity doo dah.
Yeah. Now you
Zippity
can close
yay.
it.
My oh my. What a wonderful day.
There's plenty of sunshine coming my way.
Zippity doo dah.
Zippity, yay.
That was longer than 5 seconds. I wonder if we'll get in trouble. We didn't end up singing the last part of it. It'll be a
Doesn't
double. It'll be a double ban since that movie was banned in the United States, and we're
What?
singing it.
What do you mean it was banned in the United States?
The Song of the South?
It's not banned, it's just bad form.
You can't buy it here. We're talking about. Oh, you're talking about me today? A Spitfire short one. Oh my god. Oh, that reminds me. I had my interview today, and then she's gonna contact my old supervisor. I'm like, please let her be in a good mood when she talks to her. Please let her be in a good mood when she talks to her.
This is pissing me off.
What's pissing you off? Getting the bad things?
I can't alt tab to look at your stream because my Diablo minimizes full screens. So I hit it again. Minimize full screen. Minimize full screen. Just over and over.
The
It's like, what
maintenance
the
guy
fuck?
knew who I was? He must have been there before then. Well, I mean, I was there for 15 years, so if he's been there. He's probably
Why
like the
don't
one that
you
has
just
no
say the
problem
truth,
telling you what to
Blondie?
do. What was that, Dark?
Why don't you just say the truth, Blondie?
What's the truth?
You were there since back when they used rocks.
Yeah. True. Very true. Very, very true.
Ooh, that one's got 800% on it. That one's garbage.
She liked your joke. She said, ha ha ha.
That wasn't a joke.
Mm.
Dude, Blondie was there for so long. When she first started, the Flintstones came there for Dino.
Oh man. All right. Well, now I got 38 keys, so I think we're good to go.
You may be good to go.
Dark's
I
just
don't
gonna
even
be
have a
running
build
around
yet.
like an invisible skeleton that's naked.
I don't even have a build yet. Ah.
Our supervisor, the one that's still there, that says they're leaving. So, we'll see. We shall see.
Did I just?
You just got, oh my god, look at you! You're an asshole!
Lick my balls.
Pull them out so that way I can have that. No, right? I would so do that for that damn weapon. Not on a PTR, but on the other one.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay. No, I figured it'll be fine.
Likely excuse after getting that weapon.
Right?
Excuse me. What are you talking about?
Right? I can't believe that. I forgot to change my buttons. Well, shit.
Well, I'll go left, Blondie. You can go right.
Okay.
We'll stay
Almost
out of
went
each other's
left.
way.
Whack 'em. Whack 'em. Whack 'em. Whack, 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 whack. Yes. Whack. Why aren't you whacking?
Of course, you know, when you say that, all I can think of is how much are you enjoying whacking these guys off the places.
I'm really enjoying it. Look at them. Yes.
Whack on. Whack off. Whack on. Whack off. It's the whacker.
It is. Oh my god, that's what I should name her for the season. You think I'll get in trouble? Maybe. Ooh, there's one of those specialty gems again. And in the real season, they're probably not going to drop that often. But maybe they will.
Totally,
Whack him.
totally, like, not that often.
Oh, look, there's another one. Mine.
Yeah, well, the 3,000% drop increase in PTR.
Never.
So that just means I'll get one every other rep.
Right? Whack him. Whack him. Oh, shit. Okay.
I went to the next level one.
Okay. I'm still learning this.
It's easy. You run up to them, and you whack them.
I know, but
I got enough for the
my
chicken.
whacking ability seems to be off. Not gonna lie. I can't get in the rhythm just yet.
We all know how important it is to get in the rhythm for when you know,
Whack
them off.
things. I know.
Yeah.
It's very important to whack correctly. Otherwise, you whack them wrong and then they don't die. And give you special loot. Oh, there he is. Where is he?
Yep, I'm staying away.
Whack
I'll
him!
have the roof ready.
Whack him! Why aren't you whacking? There we go. He died.
Yeah. A lot better
I
when you
think-
have all those things up, huh?
Yeah. I think she is whacking him. I just can't tell. She's whacking him so fast. And it's like a blur, like the Flash. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yay, special gems. Alrighty. That was fun. Times. What are you doing, Dirk?
Same thing I've been doing for like 20 minutes.
Get your build
Trying to
together.
trying to make sure that I get all the pieces that I need. Then I have to dun 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 get the skills.
Yes. Whack stuff. Well, all you need to do is get the skills, and everything you need drops in those bags.
Yeah, and I'm getting the shit out of the bag. Ugh.
All you need out of the rift are the keys and the gems. But not the special gems, because the special gems drop in the bags too. Spartan, what's doing? Are you being a good boy? He's a good boy. Not really. He's really naughty. You have to tell him he's a good boy when he's being good.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
You just choose that.
That's true.
Okay.
His nickname is Little Naughties. And Nasties. He has a lot of nicknames.
I know what his real nickname is.
Nasties.
Nope.
That's what he gets called all the time.
Big Red Rocket.
No. You're gross. Can I close it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yay! Congratulations, Dark. You did something. Oh, so did I. We did
No,
something.
That was totally. Oh wait.
Ripping through the
That was totally
rift. Ripping and a smashing.
Ripping the rift.
Bopping and a jerkin.
Dancing and a loving. Wearing next to nothing 'cause it's hot as an oven. Holy fuck.
Are you done yet?
Almost. I'm still picking up the pile.
Well, how many did you get? You only need one bag of each.
I just spent my shit.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here for an
He
hour.
likes to dump 30 bags on the floor and then complain because it takes him an hour and a half to go through it all.
Well, that's why
That was the other ones. The you know what one I'm talking about. The ones that I'll never do that with again. The bottom right one. The
Bag of Fortune?
yes, the bag of fortune. I will not do
Okay.
that in the bag of fortune again. But I was trying to find a ring, so I did a couple ring or jewelry ones.
No, this is why I did that the other day and got my witch doctor everything. And I figured for this character, I really didn't care if I got the ancient and all that stuff on it. I just wanted to show what the build did really quick, even though I don't have the gems for it or freaking anything. Probably gonna swap back over to my witch doctor once we're ready to start running stuff. See how it goes. And let's put this as armor set.
I'm also still
Yes.
looking for
Whack.
couple jewelry pieces for
Whack
my
'em.
demon hunter and my wizard. So that's why I just said fuck it.
Alright. I'm gonna, while he's doing
You
that,
can pretty much say that now, Dark, because the PTR ends Thursday.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright. Ah, no. Good.
So what were you saying with the Stone of Jordan?
What about it?
Was that wizard that you were talking about?
Any of the classes, I mean, just depending on what you end up with.
I need to re-roll that. Shit. 7-6. 7-7. Better.
No, it's 867
5309.
5309. Jeez.
Jeez.
Like Irma
Can't get resist on that one. We can get resist on that one, but that's got a lot more intellect and bit. Eh.
And You said the PTR ends Thursday?
I believe so.
They haven't even announced next season yet.
Yes, I know. But it was supposed
And
to be
Gonna
week
use that
PTR.
one.
yep.
All right. Definitely gonna use the ancient one there. I don't know if I'm gonna be strong enough to that at this point.
Well, then just bend at the knees.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, if you bend at the back, you're gonna end up hurting yourself.
Fuck, we can't get resistance on that one. Or that one. Ooh. Alright, we'll try that one. These I already rolled. Just have to decide what.
This should be the last run. Come on, be the last one. Nope, there's still more. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have spent 1,000 shards on it.
I'm just gonna use this one. Doesn't matter which one at this point, I don't think. Let's throw this stuff on. Actually, I think that was only supposed to be 2 pieces of that one. I need, yes, the charge I need 4 of. Okay. That ancient is definitely better, I believe.
Oops. Well, my demon hunter's gonna forever hate me, but I don't even care.
That has resist on it though. Well, none of these are really perfect.
I'm not
So.
even going for perfect. I'm just going for, at least the shit that you want.
Yeah, I'm talking about the build I'm doing right now for the. All right, have fun.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work.
Oh my God, support Barb.
Finally. Which one was it? Just have to pay attention.
Oh, thank you. All right. I need the gift add on. There we go. Definitely one of the ones that we use. I did use eyes on one build. That's generally not what I use though. What goes away? Oh shoot.
Alright.
Those need to come off, and I need to pick a pair of these.
Big bad blue piranhas. But aren't they supposed to do corpse spider attack?
What?
I'm just looking at the
I'm
build
gonna take these.
because I waited long enough.
You're sounding confused. I was kind of wondering what you were confused about.
Because the guy isn't even using a corpse spiders in his build. So it's just like, what?
Are you talking about one of the top people?
Yeah, I guess.
From
The
what
top
I
guy is
understand,
using-
corpse spider's not that great.
That's the whole point of the build. That's everything. That's what's getting boosted by everything. Well, the number one guy is using corpse spiders.
Spirit Lock.
Number two guy is using it.
Additional late pack.
Are you looking at General Witch Doctor leaderboard or the Spirit of Varakir leaderboard?
Additional
A Wrecker, of course.
Okay.
that actually.
Looks like they're using leaping spiders. I don't know why. They're not using Widowmakers. They do more damage.
That stain of sin. Do you think it's worth it as a support to do that since you gain an additional Rift Progress orb when you kill an elite pack? That seems crazy.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a good thing for when you're running a rift.
Is it? Yeah, that's very interesting.
I think there was one that you do less damage and anybody you hit does less damage. Is also good supporty.
That one's crap. Pull down,
You might have changed that though.
Deal 15% reduced damage while you have 3 or fewer enemies. If
It
you.
might have been the gem that they changed and made it into the pet build.
Oh,
You deal
okay.
25% less damage and your pets deal more. So they may have that may be the one they changed.
Okay. There's the move unhindered, but if the mark breaks, you lose health. You deal 25% less damage. When you kill 50 enemies, you spawn a pool of blood that increases the damage done to elite enemies by 150%. That lasts 15 seconds. That's the one I think I'm going to do, and you get that progression orb. But is it only when I kill or the group kills?
I think it would
Any
be
kill counts as you as long as you participate.
Okay. So, to me, that makes the most sense as a support. Because you get an extra orb and that increases everyone's damage. Critical hit chance is reduced by 15%. Attacks against incapacitated enemies are automatically critical hits. But we were wondering what incapacitated meant exactly.
Frozen, jailed, stunned, immobilized, any crowd control.
So that might be a good one because I don't need to do damage either, right? My crit doesn't need to be high, but it would be your attacks, anyone's attacks against incapacitated enemies, right?
It says attacks against incapacitated enemies, but it's hard to say. Is that everybody or is it just you?
Well, when you look at it, it's got a period right there, so I think it should count to everybody in the party.
Yeah,
Just
that's
because
what I'm
of
thinking,
the wording
because
that it has.
that sounds pretty good as well to me for a support, because I don't care about my crit hit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know.
I just want to see what the other effects to that are. It's, but if I can boost everyone else's damage as we freeze them and do all that, sounds pretty interesting. Hitting enemies with cold damage has a 50% chance to freeze them. Cold skill damage is increased to frozen targets by 20%. That seems pretty good. When you critically hit an enemy, you increase the attack speed of all players by 5% for 5 seconds. That would be something a DPS would need on theirs, I would think. Let's see. I was trying to see if we could get the third one to show up on this. Gain passability while your movement speed bonus is over 50%. When you move through enemies, you knock them back and stun them for 2 seconds.
Yeah, that would be a good one for the Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if these stack in a party, because if they did, that would be insane.
I believe they do.
Could you imagine a support demon hunter or someone having that one, and then the Barb having the cold damage has 50% chance to freeze them?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, I'm actually using that gem on my Typhon Wizard because you use cold Hydras. And the one I have, it does like an extra 60% cold damage. I have like 110% increase to cold damage on that character.
so that's an interesting one as well. But I need to find something for the helmet.
I would say a Sliver of Terror would be good.
Which one is that one?
It's the red one for your helmet.
Oh, that one? Yeah.
because as a support Barb, you're gonna have lots and lots of your skills are gonna be on cooldown lots of time,
Yeah.
and for every skill on cooldown, you get a bonus of subtype.
Mm-hmm. I've got the Ring of Fire one.
But let's see for support.
Alright. Alright, Dark, you almost ready?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
But that Shard of Hatred would be good too. Killing an elite enemy pulls all enemies within 40 yards to where the elite died.
Yeah. That I think was one. And then your movement speed is increased by 50%. Each enemy within 25 yards reduces.
Yeah, you just
But
run real fast when there's no bad guys around.
yeah, and that's the whole thing, because then I can't use the charge, you know? So that one might be.
Yeah, give you better mobility.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you use charge?
Well, no, when there's enemies around, she can use charge because she can charge through people and it regens.
And it resets it. But when I don't, I only
So when you
have
can
3
use it.
charges. So there's times where, especially on this one, we can't do it anymore. But when I was using the Leorc's crown and then the other boots, it was a problem because my charge would run out when no one was around. So I'm just running through until it went off cooldown again.
Occasional big open spaces with nothing, which you sometimes run into in rifts, are annoying.
Hmm.
And you don't really care about the you deal 15% reduced damage part when you're playing support, so.
No, I was trying to find one that had vitality. There's one with vitality. I think the vitality one would be good.
Did you want to do that one on your own, Dark?
Yeah, I'm just testing real quick.
But what I figured. That's why I didn't run in.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that on there. We'll resave that. So that'll give me a shit ton more life. So that'll be good. And I think I'm gonna try the additional progression orb. There. See? But yeah, I think the crit hit one would be the other one. Give everyone more damage for sure.
Wouldn't it be
Alright.
crazy if that additional progress orb, you actually got one additional orb for each person in the party wearing that gem?
Right?
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be awesome. Why do they say women and children first? I don't know why.
Because men will go down on anything.
Does men have peace and quiet to come up with a solution? Oh.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh.
That was bad.
Oh, Panda streaming.
Oh. Too funny.
That was not funny.
Mm-hmm. That was a little sexist funny. I thought it was.
That was more than sexist.
All right. I don't get butthurt easily, so it's all good.
So the tough
I
part.
see why they use the leaping spiders.
They jump farther.
Yeah.
There's a good chance.
The hardest thing to
How
remember
goes
about
the
that
game?
build, Dark, is that you have to be standing on that web to get the damage reduction.
It's pretty good. It's interesting. Seeing what other people have as their builds and then figuring out what I think will work for the season as well. Life per hit or attack speed on the gem, you think? Attack
what?
speed?
On the ring.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get a socket.
I would leave the life per hit, your support. That's going to help keep you alive.
Okay. Just the attack speed's nice sometimes because then I can get more chains quicker. What's SPD?
Speed.
Oh. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Says no.
Alright, so the first thing I do is shoot it at my feet.
Yeah.
Shoot it at your feet. Dark's trying a witch doctor. This is gonna be super exciting. Yay, socket. Super duper exciting. I still don't have the gems I need. Eh. Well, we'll use this one. Because, I mean, does it... No set bonus equipped.
Alright, I get how they do it.
That is
I
staggered
run in
into
at
out
Mach
to you.
90,000. I
Okay.
hit my Sharknado and just drop everything right at my own feet.
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Good enough. Good enough for government work. Alright, let's save that. Again. All set. So are we gonna just see what we can do? Oh no, cancel. Stop.
Run!
Whack 'em. Can I go watch?
I mean, if you want to watch me masturbate, you can, but
Is that what you're into, Blondie?
Yep, totally.
she's totally into it. She's freaky freak. She's into everything. Oh, she's into super fat porn.
Into what?
What? Sorry, I didn't hear you there. What?
I said what? We all can't say what. Whack 'em, whack 'em, whack 'em. Yeah. Whacking 'em. Sometimes she whacks them really hard, other times not so hard. What am I stuck on? Yes. So you figuring it out okay? Oh, I missed the shield. That's fine. Yes. I'm just gonna run around and whack certain things. I meant random. Random things.
Run around and whack random things.
Yep. Whacking. Is that the one that makes her strong? Or is it this one? That one's the one that makes her strong.
Both of them.
But one does it more than the other.
They both do. They stack on top of each other.
So then it's like a whack-a-party. Lots. Alright, well that was fun. Yay! Ooh! M690! Quote that too. Trippy wants it
Quote what?
quoted!
Quote what?
That I run around and whack things? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what I say. We don't need that.
That's obvious by the 210 quotes.
Yeah. There's only a few. Don't know what you're talking about. I mean, technically, we've been doing quotes since spring.
Well,
Try again.
What, a year? Can't
No,
be a year.
It's like summer.
I thought it was spring when we started playing Conan. It was before Conan, huh?
It
Yeah,
was,
it was spring.
early summer.
I think spring.
I think you're just jealous of the, you know.
Yep. Yep. Never getting on my witch doctor ever again, even though the season hasn't even started.
but see, if you play a season of Witch Doctor and so does he, then when you get your primal in actual season,
Right? Then I can throw it in his face.
there you go.
Which
Oh, it got clipped. Whack it. I want to watch it. Can I watch the clip?
Yeah,
Can I watch my own clip?
you can watch your own clip.
I'm not listening to it. Other times, not so hard. Sometimes she whacks them really hard. Other times, not so hard. Oh. Sometimes she whacks them really hard. Other times, not so. There you go. Just make that video a what is it called? Oh man. What am I doing? Stop clicking things. Yes! There we go.
See, that's what you can name your character. That won't get banned.
Whack
The way we
it?
spelled it. The way Trippy spelled it.
Mm-hmm. That's totally what I'm naming my character.
No, have it Wakeet. Wacky.
Whack-eat. I don't know. My thing is once I tell them why my name's that, they should just let it go. They made the character do that motion, not me.
There.
Yay!
Oh, sorry. I was wrong. It's not 210. It's only 207 now.
Aw, we're
Off by a
short
couple.
3.
Give it about 45 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might make that by the end of the night.
All right, can I close it?
No.
Really? Ass.
Hey, it's not my fault. I'm faster than you.
Ass hat. Ass hat. All right.
Alright, I need to redo my paragon.